Oh, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street, with another fantastic episode of High School Stories. You guys showed a lot of love on last week's episode. By the way, if you missed it, I'm going to include that link in the description down below. It's an incredible extravaganza mini movie, 30 minutes of high school stories, in case you guys have the urge for some of those videos. I know you guys really enjoy this series, and that's why I'm trying to bring it back. And I also already have a high school stories for next week done. I was going to upload that one today, but I forgot it was Mother's Day, so I figured I would tell some Mom7th Street high school stories and some that was a very generous tomahawk right there. So I figured I would tell some stories about my mom. I posted a few pictures on Instagram. If you want to see them, I'll include that link down below as well. There's this badass picture. My mom has like a Thompson automatic gun and a shotgun, two things in her hand, akimbo. It's crazy. I don't even know. I can speculate from some other previous information that I got about my mom and some stories she told me about what that was about. I think she had a crazy time in her life, and then she ended up having me when she was 40, so she's pretty old to have a kid, but better late than never, because I came out and I'm kind of jealous of my mom, because she gave birth to a gold medal athlete, and that's a lot of pressure on my kid. I don't know if my kid can live up to the amount of athleticism that I have, but anyways, just one quick little crazy. Oh, if you guys don't know, if you're new around here, I haven't talked about this in quite some time, but my mom passed away from breast cancer. She had it, she beat it, but then the doctor said it came back with a vengeance, and she ended up passing away really close to Modern Warfare 2's launch, so like 2009. I'm not too sure. That time's a big old blur for me, but she passed away right when Modern Warfare 2 came out, and part of the reason why I think I'm here today talking to you is because I just escaped, my shitty life as as Alex, and then I became White Boy 7th Street, not only on Call of Duty but on YouTube, and it was an outlet for me to escape. So yeah, that's just a quick backstory if you're not familiar with it. So just one quick story about my mom being an athlete. She I don't know. I think I got a lot of my weird, because I'm a little. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know I'm kind of a freak. I'm a little weird, a little different, and I think that's definitely because of my mom. One thing she told me, for her high school, she had a world record, or the high school record for many years. The high school world record. High school stories world record for the most sit-ups. Like, she did 2,000 sit-ups like non-stop, and like she wouldn't give up, and it was many hours after the class have ended, and she just kept on doing them, and the next day she couldn't walk or something. I don't know. She would tell me that story, and I thought that was kind of weird. But then I also thought I had like superhero athletic strength. So when I'm when I'm clenching my butthole, I'm thanking my mom for the athletic. Okay, that was wrong. That was weird. But anyways, so in past years, when a holiday would come around, or my mom's birthday, my dad's birthday, anything like that, especially mom and Father's Day. Mother's Day and Father's Day, it would make me sad. I would get a little depressed. But now, and this just happened the other day, I've been having the urge to go fishing, and I actually got it right here on my desk conveniently. I'm kind of messy, unorganized, but I have in my hand right now a MEPS fishing lure. If you guys don't know too much about fishing, it's just one of those lures you throw out there, you reel in, you throw it out, you reel it in pretty fast. And this is what me and my dad would use a lot going fishing up north. We would go to this little lake every year, the summer, do a lot of fishing, and when I found this in my garage because I have the urge to do some fishing. I'm gonna put this down. I don't know if it's rattling in the mic, but I have the urge to go fishing. Recently, I saw a Wings to Redemption video, and I was like, man, I need to do some fishing. It's been a while, and I know I have a lake right in back of my house, but it says no fishing on the signs. But I see all these other people fish back there, so I'm gonna do some fishing, and I might find a nice lake. And I'm also thinking about reuniting with my 7th Street friends. We've been talking about getting a cabin. Buddy 7th Street's about to graduate high school here, and I'm going to go up there to 7th Street to celebrate that and just see that. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, so we might get a cabin, do some fishing. But anyways, I was looking for some gear, and I just ordered a fishing pole because I didn't have one. But I did find that I had this Mepps lure, and when I first saw it, I got a little depressed. I almost cried a little bit, but then, like 2 seconds later, I just thought of all the big fish me and my dad caught, and like he taught me this little trick to put the fish a little closer to the camera so it looks bigger, and and I don't know, I'm starting to think of the good memories instead of initially, getting sad and getting depressed like I did in years past. So I think that's good, just remembering the good times, but at the same time, I miss them and stuff. So anyways, my mom, let's see so the gun story, she has told me before that she went out the country in a small little plane with $40,000 taped to her several different times. Now, I don't know what she was doing. There's pictures of her in a plane, a really little plane. I don't know if she was doing some drug running, some smuggling. I don't know what it was, but she also told me that she had to flush like a pound of weed down the toilet because the cops were coming. But at the same time, she said that same weed had like red little bugs in it. That was gross. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. I have her diary, but I don't really want to read it. I don't know. I'm scared to read it because she did some crazy... Like, she went to Woodstock, like, at 17 years old, and she said she was sleeping in several different cars. She would just tell me these stories about when she was a little crazy kid, and I thought I was weird, but she just a lot of little weird things that she did. I can't really remember them off the top of my head, but she told me that she grew up pretty poor. She was the youngest girl of 4, and she had 3 brothers. So she told me like she would get sugar and like the booty bread, the butts of the bread, and make like a sugar sandwich for her snacks and for her meals and stuff. And I don't really cry or get depressed or emotional about about my mom and dad too much anymore. I just try to, like I said, think of the good times, but I do get a little emotional, and I was, before making this commentary, about just thinking about making it out of the situation I was in, and it's because there's been so much love and so much support here on YouTube and now here on Twitch, and it's amazing to think about. Like, I'm a 1 in a million type of a situation where I got out of where I did after being in the situation I was in. It's pretty remarkable, and I'm very thankful for that, and I'm not gonna ever forget that. And it's a beautiful thing, and I'm so lucky, and it's because people watch me on the internet, online. They're listening 9 minutes into this video about me talking, and it's a blessing that you guys picked me. There's so many other outlets online. You could be watching porn right now. There's TV shows and movies and all this stuff out there, but you're watching me right now, and and that has helped me get out of a very, very bad situation. I had just recovering surgery from getting shot in the eye with a BB gun. I lost my grandma, my mom, and my dad in like 3 years, and I didn't, I don't have a big family. I only have a few uncles, um, and like a half sister and a half brother. I mean, I have my 7th Street family, but in terms of like a blood family, I lost the big players of it in a short period of time. I graduated with like a 1.9 GPA out of high school. I was a pothead, a little fuck boy, and and now I'm here. It's crazy, and I'm just thinking of like Dr. Dre, how he started from nothing, and now he's a billionaire. You guys could do it. Anybody can do it. You just need some motivation. And I'm not saying I'm anywhere close to Dr. Dre, but I have a pretty nice house, and I got new socks on every single day. I'm doing all right for myself, and it's so nice to see the story. Like, just living this is truly amazing, and I think you need a little diversity in your life. A lot of special people out there in the world didn't have an easy road the entire time. It was a little bumpy along the way, and I think you need that. You need a little struggle in your life, and I just want to give a shout out to you guys, and more importantly, I want to give a shout out to my mom. Like, she was a single mom, single mother, and she did good. I'm very happy. I see these. I don't sound happy right now. I'm getting a little teary, but I don't see. I don't understand when. It's so weird to me when I see people like rage against their mother. And I had little moments like that where I disagreed. I wanted to go out or something like that, but it was, we always said sorry at the end of the night. That was one thing that I remember. Like, there was a thing that we always wanted to like not go to sleep with something bad in our head. I don't know. I think she did with somebody and she regretted it. I'm not sure. She told me some story, but so we always apologized at the end of the night, and she did do a good job raising me as a single mother in the hood, and she showed me a lot of love, and that's I like people. I try to be nice to people, and I think my mom was a big part of that. On the flip side of that, just to totally contradict myself and tell another story that popped in my head. So we're riding the 95 Taurus, my first ever car that my mom gave to me. We're riding in it. I was a passenger. She was driving, and we're driving down the narrow streets of the south side of Milwaukee, and there's like 2 cars parked on each side of the street. They're both trucks, and it's kind of small. And long story short, my mom ends up hitting somebody with with the mirror. So just a little mirror on the side of the car, not like hitting them with the bumper or anything like that, but we whack them with the mirror. I look back, the guy looks, and he started to like run down the street, and my mom just floors it and gets out of there, and she was like, "Don't tell anybody." I told the internet, "I'm sorry, Mom." This guy was obviously okay. He was like driving a big old truck, and he was running down after us. But I just heard this big old whack, and I got so scared. And yeah, so that's one little story that I thought of. So, guys, do me a favor, if you still are with your mom, give her a hug, say Happy Mother's Day, do something nice, do the laundry, fold your underwear, I don't know, just do something to be a good person. Do it for me if you could. And I what? Okay, I'll tell you a story about what I would get my mom. And if you don't, if you don't have much, this is an awesome thing you could do. It's just a little thing, but I know my mom liked it, and I think girls just like stuff like this. So I got her coupons, like handwritten out coupons for chores, for things that she did around the house that I could do, and also like foot massages. She was on her feet a lot, working in her garden, or she worked at the Milwaukee Zoo, and she would make like letters out of flowers, and she would decorate. I don't know what exactly her title was, but she would make the zoo look awesome with flowers, and she was very cool like that. I know in the backyard personally, she would have like a boot tipped over with like flowers growing out of it on purpose. No, I think she had a pot tipped over and flowers were growing out of it. Then she had a boot, just like a work boot, like in the ground. Maybe two of them, I don't know. But she would have like flowers growing out of those, and she would like do things with rocks. My uncle would do things with rocks too. Sniff them. No, no, that was just a joke that came out of my head. I think my mom did a little bit of course, she grew up in the 80s and 60s and 70s, but my uncle up north, he has like 3 acres of land, and he has these elaborate rock statues that he has, and I don't know, my family's weird. Like, they collect all these rocks and just put them in positions, and yeah, both my uncle, my uncle Andy and my mom were a little out there, but it's all good. So I think that's pretty much it. Um, I will have a high school stories next week, and I had one last week, so you can click that link in the description down below. I also posted a picture on Instagram with my mom with her guns, so if you do have an Instagram, go check it out. Maybe give me a follow. I've been enjoying it. I've been posting pictures quite often, and one more quick thing before we go. Just something that I noticed today. So Black Kitty, Cat 7th Street, she was in my bed cuddling, as she always does. She really likes when we're sleeping. Like, she doesn't bother us or come by us too much while we're out and about around the house. Maybe she'll come to my room and go meow, and that means that's cat for feed me when they meow at you. So she will hang out, but she loves like sleeping in our bed. So I woke up, and then I read it was Mother's Day on Twitter, and the cat Black Cat 7th Street is like the only thing that I have really from, besides my good looks, from my mom. And I mean, I have other things around the house, but like, I think I have literally right in my drawer right here, I have some pictures of the Beatles. This is probably collectible. I have like, I don't know, this was my mom's little Beatle picture book, and coin. I got stuff from her, but like, the cat is the main thing that I associate with my mom. And I just went downstairs today, and I noticed there was a lot of shit in the kitty litter, and I cleaned it, and that wasn't really a good thing to say on a video. I apologize. I could have said better things in this time, but that's just something, I don't know. I remember I associated the cat with my mom, and then there was a lot of shit, and I was like, damn it. I don't know. I have no idea. Usually I would have just probably not did the kitty litter, but I did it today for Black Kitty, so she could shit with more confidence in a cleaner, more friendly environment. So yeah, I'm gonna go now before I say anything else stupid. Happy Mother's Day. Shout out to Mom7thst Street. I love you. I love you guys out there. Do something nice for your mom, and be sure to brush your teeth before you kiss her. All right? Bye.